peace on Skull Island never lasted long. But this time, the enemy didn't come with roars or earth-shaking footsteps. As king, as protector, Kong senses his island writhing in a strange fever. This was not the wound of a battle. This was the sign of a venom, a plague from deep within the earth. From flora to fauna, the blight spread like an invisible web, strangling the very life of the island. He had found the source of the death, a toxic stream flowing from a place no one had ever dared to venture. The true Skull Island exploration began, entering an abyss that even the most fearsome creatures dared not approach. He would end this, no matter what. Shadows. Inside was no ordinary cave. The air was thick and heavy with the stench of decay. An underground world revealed itself, a bizarre ecosystem nurtured by the very poison killing the surface. This was the domain of a predator, an artisan of death. And the gatekeepers appeared. An imbalanced monster battle was about to begin. Kong's strength was undeniable, but their numbers were endless. Each one carried a deadly venom. They were not just ferocious, they had pack tactics. This simple weapon was neutralizing the immense power of the king. For the first time since facing Godzilla, Kong was pushed onto the defensive. He possessed more than just muscle. Kong began to use the environment around him. They turned the cave into a three-dimensional trap. The reflexes of a seasoned warrior. But the relentless assault was draining his strength. In the darkness, light was both enemy and ally. He created his own darkness. He was systematically clearing the battlefield. This was no longer a brutish fight. This was a calculated hunt. They were retreating to their nest, to their queen. The king never lets his enemies escape. The terrain grew more treacherous. A trap had been set. But his will was harder than stone. He knew he was close. Close to the heart of the darkness. Nothing could stop the king's fury. The gate was opened. Finally, he had found the source of all the death. Something was about to be born, or reborn. A legendary creature had awakened.
Queen Arachnidra.
A confrontation of titans. A true titan clash was about to begin.
The Queen does not fight alone. She is the mind of an army. He declared, this battle is one-on-one. Unlike its brood, the Queen's web was both binding and corrosive. This was the weapon that had poisoned the entire island.
He was in beast mode, but this enemy was different.
Precision were terrifying. A direct confrontation of strength. A cunning attack. Just one drop was enough to end a giant. If strength was not enough, Kong used the wisdom of the king. One arrow, two targets. Kong had eliminated the Queen's army. The final battle. Primal strength versus deadly cunning. A finishing blow worthy of a king. An end for the Queen. The darkness was vanquished. The king had successfully protected his kingdom.
Once again, the roar of the true king echoes, asserting his sovereignty and bringing life to Skull Island.